And there's nothing better than watching the best versus the best in a boxing match. You could be a casual fan and you gotta know a thing or two. All you need to know is this dude trying to take this other guy head off, and the other way around, vice versa, right? So the round is obviously up, and we on to the next topic. And I just dropped the number, so y'all free to call in whenever y'all want to. Now, my man Floyd Money May,
the Bluetooth to
yeah, it's connected. Okay. Floyd Money May announced his, comeback in 2020. Obviously, Dana White came out saying that they working on a thing or two in the UFC. Dana White was basically talking like Floyd was gonna go in the UFC, and I'm just like, man, you ain't fooling me. Floyd, he might be cool, but one thing for sure, he ain't a fool. So Floyd Mayweather basically put a picture up or a poster of him versus Khabib and him versus Conor. Now, what's your take on them two opponents? Because I don't know, I feel like it's a ploy of Floyd kind of to push for that fight, and the casuals don't know no better. Yeah. So if you know better, do better. And Floyd is like, man, you know what? I'm a rob the bank again. So he possibly could rob up to $700 million if he could make these fights that he's just put up on his Instagram. So my question to you is, how realistic is this? Dana White said that he's working with him for his comeback fights. Is this what they've been working on?
I think anything is possible. One thing I'll say is Floyd's not going in the cage. And say that he's gonna. Floyd, even throughout his boxing career, you say that he went to WWE. Smart. Yeah, but that's scripted. But he was also smart enough to make sure once he became the cash cow, that he got things in his favor. And when it goes against these fights, that Floyd's kind of part trolling, but also letting people know out there kind of he wants his name to be in the news again, and he goes after the two top names in UFC. So that's going to garner some attention. And like you say, he could easily make $700 million between these two, I think, farces of a fight or not. Like, I don't want to see it. And I just don't like that it take attention away from these great young fighters that we have here now. And I just want to interrupt you real quick. I'm sorry, but we have Money May in the comment section. OG Swag. He got me feeling like he Money May. Appreciate the love and support, fam. I see you every time. You and AkHi. I know you at work, but make sure you call in. If you could take a little break and call in, you could interrupt us at any time. You know you and AkHi. He said Toronto checking in at work. But I want to hit you off with some of that OVO guap. Salute. Guap. Salute, fam. I appreciate you, OG Swag. You the OG, youngin' in the game, but OG in the game as well. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I appreciate Rap Critic. I appreciate OG Swag for building this empire brick by brick. So, appreciate the love. I see where you coming from. As far as the Floyd Mayweather still in the shine from, for example, Deontay Wilder. He have 2 mega fights, possibly in 2020 if he can land the AJ fight as well. Errol Spence come back with Manny Pacquiao if that's a possible fight that the PBC is working on. And like obviously Terrence Crawford. So I see where you're coming from. But listen, if you're going to be able to rob the bank, I'm not going to be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm in his shoe, I'll be doing the same thing. And obviously, you see me, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hang in there. But at the end of the day, for $700 million, I'm willing to sell whatever except my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because 700, bro, I don't care if Mayweather is 50 years old. He still kick all these UFC fighters. I don't care, regardless of the weight. Khabib, I got love for Khabib. You feel me? That's my man. And I love and support for him from day one. But he don't stand a chance. I would love for him to get paid. I would love for him to get paid. Money, this weekend, that's one thing Dana White was talking about. He was like, y'all talking about all the money that Conor has. He was like, Khabib has money. He was like,
Khabib got money.
He was like, Khabib has Conor money. He just not out there flossing it and doing that. That's just not him.
He a different character. But one thing for sure, I would love to see him get more paid, but I would not love to. I wouldn't like to see him get beat up by Floyd, But it is what it is. If you're gonna get paid for that money, obviously, Conor on the other hand, he just grabbed a win for the first time. He'd been making M's all day. Finally, he was able to flip one of them M's to a W. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you saw that fight.
Man, listen. So Cowboy, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was thinking. I never seen a shoulder strike being that effective. In boxing, we use it in the inside to create distance.
Punches. Yeah.
And create distance. And you know, you could leverage a right hand off that. But I mean, to actually have it damaged in that fashion, that was kind of pretty to see the art of striking in the UFC. But Cowboy, like you said, he freezes every time.
Every time
he steps up.
Freezes, yeah, and we won't spend too much time on it, but it was just that's Cowboy's MO. If y'all don't watch him in MMA, is anytime he gets to the big, and he usually gets finished in the first round. He just like the nerves get to him. They say he's a slow starter, but So
when will Floyd Mayweather be too old to make a comeback against the UFC fighter, not against the boxer? I'm just saying against the UFC fighter.
Like he's gonna keep doing it if the public is gonna still not educate themselves enough to know when something is more of a spectacle and instead of an athletic event in there. So I don't want to be. What I'm gonna say, man. This is a black man that's making a lot of money that he should. When a lot of this money went to these, these white promoters or whoever was taking the money. Even the black promoters, Don King robbed a lot of people. So I'm happy about that business kind of acumen. But as a fanatic of boxing, in a sense, I don't want these to be I don't want all the spotlight to be on these because people are going to think that's what our sport is, and it's that is not the height of our competition.
And see, one thing for sure, Mayweather could be 50 years old and still be kicking ass. I mean, he the most famous UFC star. He don't even fight in UFC, and he the biggest one. And like you said, people might watch Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, and they think that's the highest level. They don't know Floyd Mayweather, 40 years old, toying with this kid, just robbing the bank. Robbing. Like, man, Mayweather
wasn't
at one point during, you remember when they had the press conference in New York, man, Floyd Mayweather zoned out. He was doing the trash talk with Conor McGregor. He zoned out, and he was like, he told the fans, man, I love y'all. I love y'all for I keep taking y'all money or something like that. I was like, this dude just told on himself. He was just like, and he just show you. And Floyd kind of caught himself after that. He was like, man, what the hell am I saying? Like, he kind of caught himself, but it just shows like Floyd Mayweather just stealing and robbing. I mean, obviously he earned his spot through hard work and dedication for 20 years. So I could never say he's stealing people money or whatever. If you're dumb enough to pay for a fight, then it is what it is. Hey, my whole family watched it. Him versus Conor McGregor. So I can't say a thing about that. I said, he just robbed the bank.
I actually remember when he said that. But I
what
think
he say exactly? I forgot.
I can't say it verbatim. But part of it goes with his persona of he is the heel. He is the bad guy. He's doing this. So he'll say like, y'all might not love me, but it's like, I bet y'all pay to see me fight. Even if it's to pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay to see me fight.
Yeah, he said, I keep taking y'all money or something like that. Now, Khabib came out. Obviously, the round is over. And next topic, Khabib was like, he won $100 million for a Conor rematch. He said he's going to have Conor begging for a fight, and that's exactly what Conor is doing. He's begging for another ass whooping. And what do you think about his comment winning $100 million? Because he said, if this is the biggest UFC fight of all time, because our first fight was the biggest, now this rematch is about to be bigger, then I should get paid $100 million.